Imagine a world where a single painting could redefine the boundaries of art sales and challenge our perceptions of female artists. This is precisely what is at stake with Frida Kahlo's remarkable self-portrait, which is poised to make history at Sotheby's auction. In London, the anticipation is palpable as Kahlo's lesser-known self-portrait, titled Sueño, Cama, or The Dream, the Bed, is set to go under the hammer on November 8th, with an estimated value ranging from $40 million to $60 million. This artwork has the potential to break the current record for the highest price ever paid for a piece by a female artist. That record, which stands at $44.4 million, was established in 2014 when Georgia O'Keeffe's Jinsonweed White Flower No. 1 was sold at Sotheby's. Kahlo's previous auction record was set in 2021 when her painting Diego and I fetched an impressive $34.9 million. This particular piece features Kahlo alongside her husband, the renowned muralist Diego Rivera. Interestingly, it has been reported that some of her works have sold privately for even higher amounts, indicating the immense value and demand for her art. Julian Dawes, the vice chairman and head of Impressionist and Modern Art for Sotheby's Americas, emphasized the significance of El Sueño, Cama by stating, "It's not just one of the more important works by Kahlo, but one of a few that exists outside of Mexico and not in a museum collection." So, as both a work of art and as an opportunity in the market, it could not be more rare and special. Kahlo's art is renowned for its vibrant and unflinching portrayal of her life experiences, particularly following a devastating bus accident at the age of 18. This tragic event led her to take up painting while confined to her bed, and she endured numerous painful surgeries on her spine and pelvis, ultimately wearing casts until her untimely death in 1954 at the age of 47. Created in 1940, El Sueño, Cama presents a striking image of Kahlo, adorned with vines, reclining in a four-poster bed that appears to float in a serene pale blue sky. Above her, a skeleton, wired with dynamite and clutching a bouquet of flowers, rests on the canopy. This powerful imagery is rich with symbolism and can be interpreted as an allegory of her life. Yet it also reflects a bizarre reality. Kahlo did indeed have a skeleton on her bed. Dawes describes this painting as a psychological self-portrait from an artist at the height of her creative powers. He notes, "Her greatest works derive from this moment between the late 1930s and the early 1940s. She has faced various tribulations in her romantic life with Diego and her own health struggles, but simultaneously, she is truly at the peak of her abilities." Last seen in public exhibitions in the late 1990s, this painting is the centerpiece of an auction featuring over 100 surrealist works from various artists, including Salvador Dalí, René Magritte, Max Ernst, and Dorothea Tanning. These pieces come from a private collection, the owner of which remains undisclosed. As we mark a century since André Breton's Surrealist Manifesto, introduced a groundbreaking artistic movement defined by unsettling juxtapositions and paradoxes, the interest in surrealist art is experiencing a remarkable resurgence. According to Sotheby's, the market share for surrealism has surged from 9.3% to 16.8% between 2018 and 2024. Notably, Magritte's L'Empire des Lumières sold for a staggering $121.2 million last year, setting a new record for surrealist works. Although Kahlo herself resisted being labeled a surrealist, Dawes argues that her deep fascination with the subconscious and her use of dreamlike imagery firmly place her within that artistic tradition. He further elaborates on the current revival of surrealism, drawing parallels between the tumultuous 1920s and the present day. There are so many interesting parallels between the 1920s and the 2020s, he explains. We are emerging from a crippling global pandemic, facing wars that are more graphic and intimate than ever before, and grappling with economic, political, and social forces that echo the past in unsettling ways. Currently, Kahlo's painting is on display at Sotheby's in London until Tuesday, after which it will embark on a tour to Abu Dhabi, Hong Kong, and Paris before the highly anticipated sale in New York. What do you think about the potential sale of this iconic piece? Could it truly reshape the art market for female artists? Share your thoughts in the comments below.